All right. All right. So next, Wally. Hey. Wally, the wandering walrus, is given a floating couch. So, according to Daily Mail, an Arctic walrus named Wally has been relaxing on many boats off the West Cork in Ireland. Wally here caused thousands worth of damage of pounds. He caused thousands of dollars in damage, or I guess thousands of pounds in damage. And they tried to get him to stop. So the Seal Rescue Ireland group funded a project to put a couch out in the water for Wally to relax on, as walruses do need resting space, and global warming has a little bit to do with that. Like, apparently they love resting on, and obviously we have our little bio-resident expert here. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but walruses do need resting places, and they love to rest on ice and snow, especially at the Arctic, but with less space to rest. Wally here went out and found his own resting areas on people's luxury cruisers. And he's giant.
And just...
Okay.
So he was breaking them.
Yeah, no, he's literally sinking boats.
Oh my god.
So that's why
I mean,
yeah.
I found the picture.
Does he even know what a boat is? Like,
exactly, that's the thing.
He probably doesn't even know what a boat is.
Look, it's Wally.
Is that really him? Oh my gosh.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
he's big. He's a big male walrus.
Yeah.
And it's really funny.
No, seals need the same thing. A lot of sea lions too. That's why if you go up to San Francisco, I believe it's Pier 49, they have about a colony of, I think, 150 California sea lions resting on a pier there. Because seals, just like sea lions, they can't swim in the water 24/7 like a fish. They need to rest too. So they hop up on those places. Whales are a different story. They rest in the water. They're kind of too big to be eaten. But seals, walruses, if they're not moving, something will try to take a bite out of them.
Yeah. And so Wally took it into his own hands and found his own resting spot. And honestly, I think this is just nature fighting back. Mother Nature has sent one of her biggest and proudest warriors, Mr. Wally, to go teach humans a lesson about why we should bring these factories down. They're causing climate change.
I, for one, support Wally and his vigilantism.
Look at that, another artist in these trying times.
Yes, another rebel artist.
Yeah, look at this. But yeah, it's really funny because there have been several groups that got together with the Seal Rescue Ireland group to get this couch out in the water for Wally to rest on. And it was really funny. During their first attempt, they spotted Wally resting on a luxury speedboat. And by the time they got to him, he almost sank the boat, and he didn't even get on the couch. But it eventually worked. Wally did actually rest in the couch for some time here and there. But it's kind of funny.
Can you see a picture of the couch?
Yeah, there are pictures online. You can look at Wally just resting on their makeshift couch. And it's like a...
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, if this dude is sinking boats, how is he not sinking this couch?
They built it just for him. They got engineers to build him a couch.
They didn't just throw a Chesterfield into the water and said, "Here." Like they made an actual thing specifically for him to float on.
Yeah, they made him a special couch. They had to make sure he floated.
Damn, that takes research.
Yeah, that's why if you study the marine sciences, who knows? Maybe one day you'll build a couch for a walrus. Like literally.
One day.
Literally, they had marine biologists work on this.
That's the dream.
Oh yeah, no, it's important.
Yeah, and oh yeah.
I was just gonna say some seals can do this bobbing effect where they kind of go into light sleep, and they just kind of bob up and down to rest if they're kind of in the middle of the ocean and they can't reach a shore. But that is extremely risky if they're out in open water, and like they have to make sure that they're not going to be eaten by that. They're still somewhat aware of their surroundings, but it's a pretty dangerous practice. So I completely understand that this walrus needs to rest. It's part of its life cycle. So it's great that they got him a couch for him to actually rest on.
Yeah, this is actually not the end of the story. I didn't give you guys the full thing. So it's actually it's pretty funny because I mentioned how Wally Wally. Wally has been traveling around sinking boats, but I didn't go into detail about how far he actually traveled from the Arctic. So they believe, so Wally has been traveling far and wide, and his first boat that he sunk was by Valentia Island in the UK. And then he went off and damaged more boats around Bilbao, Spain. And I know I mispronounced that. I apologize. I'm not good at pronouncing things. But he ended up damaging boats in Spain. And they believe he originated from Norway. So he's been traveling. He's been traveling for months and has gone 4,000 kilometers away from home. And I guess he couldn't find anywhere to rest, so he took it upon himself to just destroy luxury boats for his nice nap time. And his last updated location as of today, at least as of last time I researched, was near Spain, and he's still on the move. They're keeping his location secret because they don't want people actually looking for him. He kind of got a little famous, and so they don't want him to become a tourist attraction, and they don't want people hunting him down. So
yeah,
his current location's unknown. Yeah, it would be terrible. And last public announcement, he was around Spain. So he's on the move. Wally's on the move. And I don't know how they're getting this couch to follow him.
How do they know it's the same walrus?
They tell by the scarring.
Oh.
And they probably tagged him.
Yeah, that's how they track a lot of whales too. They do by the scarring of the tails and the design of the tails. Each tail is unique on a whale. So if you ever go whale watching, they'll point out that, that whale is Cleo because he has a white spot on his tail or he's got a scratch on his eye.
Interesting.
Yep, so Wally, the artistic walrus, is on the run. And they're keeping an eye on him, but they're just not sharing it publicly. At least they're posting information slowly on purpose. They built him a whole couch. He caused thousands of pounds worth of damage, and he sunk several boats. And he's a big boy. Like, if you guys are listening now, feel free to Google this. Just look up Wally the Walrus, and you can see images of him immediately. Yeah, you want to describe him?
Me too.
I posted them in chat. But,
obviously they can't see that. So you just.
I know. The audience can see this boy. Well, it's like so he's got like a little pontoon of that is what the couch is basically. It's like a giant, big old raft. But it does kind of look like it's got like arms like a couch. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, they're calling it a couch.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that. Like it's got like a little it's roughly couch shaped. Interestingly, but yeah, he's just big old blubbery walrus boy.
Just a big old boy on a mission.
Yeah. He's a big old boy making it big in the world. He's got his tusks. He's so cute. Aw.
And yeah, actually, a weirdly similar story. I mean, kind of similar.
I want to pet him.
It's a while ago, there was a monkey that was stranded off an island, and he was swimming out into an ocean. I don't remember all the specific details because I wasn't planning on sharing this. I just remembered the story, which is a true story, by the way. This vessel actually went over and saved the monkey because they thought it was a human, like stranded in the ocean and trying to swim. So this vessel actually saved a monkey in the middle of an ocean, swimming away from land. And then after the monkey rested, he hopped back into the ocean and kept swimming away from all land. So these animals are on a mission. They're out here to do something.
They're all swimming to the meeting place.
Yeah, they're taking one hell of a vacation.
They're part of the animal Illuminati.
They're out here to warn us, and we're not listening.
Yeah, here we are making couches for them and calling them cute, and they're just like, you fools. We're trying to warn you. Just like the dolphins in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Nice. So yeah, any last remarks on the story before we embark on our final topic for the day?
I hope he's happy.
Walrus good boy.
As the polar ice caps continue to melt, Wally and his kind will be leaving us, waving their flippers, saying so long and thanks for all the fish. And we will be none the wiser.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there were more Wallys that end up appearing later. But yeah.
Yeah, but then I look forward to the future where he's the last Wally and he's just here on his own, compiling piles of trash into neat little boxes.
But yeah, so there it is, Wally the Walrus.